Thank you so much, Dr. Smith, for your comments as well as your many, many decades of research now into this very important injury issue. You've heard from Dr. Smith that consumer fireworks can be very dangerous and change lives forever by causing permanent injury and even death. Just this morning, the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission released their 2013 injury report, so we right on the scoop edge here with the data that is now available to us. According to this 2013 data, last year an estimated 11,400 people were sent to the emergency room for treatment of fireworks-related injuries. I was shocked when I read that this morning because that's a 31% increase over the previous year and the highest number of injuries reported in the last 60 years. That's as far back as the data went in the report. Of great concern is that sparklers accounted for an estimated 2,300 emergency department-related injuries, which represents 31% of the total fireworks-related injuries. And we know the population most affected by these injuries are children under the age of 5. Most sparkler injuries were to the eye. In one case last year, a 5-year-old female and her mother were lighting sparklers on their driveway. The child's mother had a sparkler lit and the victim walked in front of her. A spark from the sparkler went into the victim's eye and the victim suffered an abrasion to her eyeball. There were also 8 associated deaths due to fireworks last year. An estimated 7,400 fireworks-related injuries, or 65% of people treated, occurred during the 1-month period surrounding the July 4th holiday. Consumers should be aware that half of all fireworks injuries are to innocent bystanders, many of them children. Of the 11,400 injuries reported last year, 40% were to children under the age of 15, or nearly 5,000 children. Just this last week in the news, I get all the news clippings. I've seen a dearth of reports on injuries and fires involving backyard fireworks. I just picked out a couple of them. One of them was about a 10-year-old boy in San Jose, California, who disfigured his hand playing with fireworks that his father had stored in their home. Another was about a mother of 8 children, ranging from ages 2 to 11, who were displaced last week when her 10-year-old son was playing with matches and fireworks and set the house on fire. They are expected to be homeless for 6 months to 1 year, and the Red Cross is responding with emergency assistance. These are real-life tragedies caused by use of backyard fireworks, such as the one that happened to a 5th grader that we know, Colin Burns. His life changed when shrapnel and gunpowder from a firework that someone else lit destroyed his left eye. To make matters worse, Burns was already being treated for amblyopia, or lazy eye. The accident caused him to replace his good eye with a prosthetic eye, and then he needed to rely on the weaker eye to compensate. Burns has endured multiple surgeries, including one where doctors moved tissue from his bottom lip to his eye socket to help fill up the space. Because of the risk of injury to his right eye was too great, he was not able to play organized sports growing up. Eyes are one of the few organs of the body that cannot be transplanted. As we like to say, when it comes to eyes, you get one pair and no spare. This is a prime example of how dangerous backyard fireworks can be and how they touch every one of us. The reason that the Ohio Eye Care Coalition cares so deeply about this issue is that eyes are the 3rd most common body part injured by fireworks, and they accounted for nearly 2,000 of the total reported injuries this last year. Were to the eyes. Now I'd like to introduce Deputy Fire Marshal Jeff Lane, who will come to the stage.